This video is to be used for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace individual research or licensed investment advice. Unique experiences and past performance does not guarantee future results. Trading stocks, options, and spot currencies involves substantial risk, and there's always the potential for loss. Your trading results may vary. No representations are being made that any software or training will guarantee profits or not result in losses from trading. This is the Premier Trade Market Wrap with Ivan Caesar.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Premier Trade Market Wrap for May 31st, 2007. My name is Ivan Caesar, and this is the news. The U.S. gross domestic product shows that the nation's economy slowed to a crawl in the first quarter, held back by falling investment in homes, shrinking inventories, and a large trade gap. The economy grew at a 0.6% annualized pace in the quarter, revised down from the initial estimates of 1.3%. It was the slowest growth since late 2002. First-time applications for state unemployment benefits remained above 300,000 in the latest week, but fell back a bit from last week's level. Initial claims fell by 4,000 to a seasonally adjusted 310,000 in the week ending May 26. Last week, claims rose for the first time in 6 weeks to a revised 314,000. The Department of Energy reported that U.S. crude oil inventories unexpectedly fell in the week ending May 25th compared with analyst expectations. Crude stocks dropped by 2 million barrels to 342.2 million barrels. That compared with an average forecast of 300,000 barrel increase. Gasoline stockpiles rose by 1.3 million barrels to 198 barrels, compared with an average survey estimate of a 1 million barrel gain. Wachovia Corp continued its recent buying spree, acquiring brokerage firm A.G. Edwards for $6.8 billion, expanding its national reach and creating the nation's second-largest retail brokerage. The deal values A.G. Edwards stock at a 16% premium to its Wednesday closing price. Payment will be a mix of cash and stock. Northwest Airlines is emerging from Chapter 11 a little smaller, a lot more efficient, and with some of the lowest costs among the major carriers. Northwest shares were set to begin trading on the New York Stock Exchange Thursday morning, with CEO Doug Steenland ringing the opening bell, marking the end of a wave of airline bankruptcies that began after the September 11th attacks. GlaxoSmithKline has revealed that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has declined to grant priority review to its experimental cancer vaccine, Cervarix, adding to the pressure on the drug maker after controversy surrounding its diabetes drug, Avendia. The FDA ruling means that Cervarix will have to go through the standard 10-month review. In earnings news, Costco Wholesale announced its quarterly profit fell, reflecting a charge related to increased reserves for customers' return. The top U.S. warehouse club operator said net income fell 5% to $224 million, or 49 cents per share, in its fiscal third quarter, from $236 million, or 49 cents a share, a year earlier. Sears Holdings reported that its first quarter earnings grew 20% on one-time gains, while U.S. store sales dropped. For the quarter, net income was $216 million, or $1.40 per share, compared with $180 million, or $1.14 per share, a year earlier. H.J. Heinz announced its fiscal fourth quarter profit increased 7.8%, boosted by strong sales of the company's top brands. Quarterly earnings grew to $181 million, or 55 cents per share, from $167.9 million, or 50 cents per share, during the prior year. Scheduled economic reports for Friday include the U.S. non-farm payrolls, personal income and spending for April, ISM index for May, and consumer sentiment for May. Scheduled earnings reports for Friday include Kirkland's and NCI Building Systems. This has been the Premier Trade Market Rep for May 31st, 2007.